Botolin. Hello beta lovers and what's up everybody. If you are confused about choosing a container or tank for beta, then this video is right for you. Today I'm going to share about 8 containers that I use in my farm. And if you're curious about this topic, check this out. Okay, number 1 is plastic jar 4 liters. The advantage of using a plastic jar are water temperature tend to be stable and the plastic jar is large enough for betta, so that the plastic jar is ideal for growing betta fish. Plastic jar is very strong, although falling or slamming is not easily broken. And the most important thing is the price is very cheap. Plastic jar is also used in some betta fish competition, especially in IBC and SNI. And if you want a simple container for betta, I recommend using a plastic jar. Number 2 is glass tank 15-15-20. This is a tank that is very commonly used by betta fish lovers in Indonesia. This tank is made of glass so that the betta can be seen very clearly. In Indonesia, this tank is more commonly called a solitary tank. For connoisseur of betta fish, this tank is the most ideal tank because the size is not too big and not too small for a betta fish. And this tank is also used for betta fish competition in Indonesia. The price ranges from $1 to $2 and I think it's relatively cheap price for betta fish lovers. Number 3, photo tank. This tank is very small in size. Its function is only to take photos or videos of betta. And what we need to consider before buying a photo tank are the size, design, and the thickness. Actually, the thinner the better, because the thinner the wall of the tank, then the betta will be clearer on camera. And due to its very small size, then this tank can help us while taking betta fish picture or recording video. And if you want to be a betta seller, then photo tank is the tool that you need to consider buying. Even if possible, I advise you to use an acrylic photo tank. I think acrylic is clearer for photos purpose. Besides that, the design of acrylic photo tank is better. Number 3 is little bucket. This is the best container if we look at the price and size. If you want your betta to grow quickly, this is an alternative. This container is very simple and strong. The plastic bucket cannot break unless you slam it hard. And another thing that we need to know from this bucket is we can see the betta from the side because this bucket is not transparent. Number 5, big transparent round jar. The function is the same as other betta container, namely to accelerate the growth of betta. We need to know that the bigger the container, the better for betta growth. The advantage of the big round jar is the size. Besides that, we can easily control the condition of the betta from the side because this jar has a transparent color, although not very clear. By the way, regularly we have to control the condition of the betta. Usually, fungal infection is a problem that often occurs if we rarely control the condition of betta. For this reason, the addition of salt and catapalps is very wise enough way to avoid fungal infection. Number 6 is Styrofoam box. This container can be used for breeding betta. Why did I choose Styrofoam box as a breeding place for betta? The answer is because the water temperature in the Styrofoam box tend to be more stable. Styrofoam box has a lid so it can make the betta comfortable and maintain the temperature stability. Number 7, giant betta tank. Actually, this is an ordinary glass tank. But why do I say this is a giant tank? Because of its size. If we compare with Betta tank in general, this tank is relatively bigger in size. This tank is good for all types of Betta, especially giant Betta, because giant Betta need a lot of space, so that this tank is the right choice. And by the way, we can enjoy Betta fish perfectly if we put Betta in this tank. Besides that, we can also decorate this tank with aquatic vegetation. Not only that, for Betta fish lovers who don't have much time to change water, this tank is a solution because we can put a small pump in this tank. Number 8. Plastic bottle. Plastic bottles are an emergency option. If you're breeding Betta fish, then you will get hundreds of new generation of Betta. And if you're breeding Betta, especially long tail such as harpoon, corndal, or HMPK, then separating Betta generation from an early age is a wise choice. Betta are fighting fish. If you don't spare them, then the Betta fish will be damaged in a fight. Therefore, the logical choice to spare hundreds of young Betta fish is to use plastic bottle. Plastic bottles are very cheap and very easy to get. But keep in mind that using plastic bottle for Bettas is only temporary. And after sorting process of the Betta fish, Betta should be moved to a tank or bigger place immediately for optimal growth. Okay, Betta lovers, if you have opinion about container for Betta, or maybe you have a question about Betta, you can write in column comment. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you at the next video.